Launch the show of the year with
The 15th Annual Sleaze Championship.
The Height of Stupidity.
Then you're off to a romantic week on tropical Hamilton Island.
And they just had to do it.
Well, in this month's sealed section, Ray.
Toyota presents Fast Forward 8:30 Thursday.
Which naturally bred food is high in protein and so low in fat it now gets the Heart Foundation's tick of approval? Is it a Steggles? Yes. Steggles Lean Chicken Portions.
Panorama Pattern Pave, concrete paving with all the character and style of slate, brick, cobblestone and tile. It's ideal for driveways, verandas, pergolas and pathways, plus commercial car parks and roadways too.
With a bigger range and it's all on show. Lots of colours and styles, so be sure to go and see Panorama Pattern Pave today.
Visit a display site at Marston, Marion or Elizabeth South. Panorama Pattern Pave, the original and still the best.
UV Triple Guard with 3-way action remains effective against UV radiation even after 2 hours in the water.
A missing husband returns after 10 years. But his secret could end her life. Would you trust him? Long Journey Home tonight.
The Australian Diamond Jewellery Award designs are a special design. Right throughout Australia, jewellers get together and the very top come up with the very top designs. This morning we have Lord Balfour of Inchrai, who is a very special diamond, brain, I guess. We're going to pick his brains this morning and find...
My gallery, yes, I'm all for it. I was born in Christmas week too.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
A birthday coming up within the next month or so.
Yes,
Thanks for joining
yes.
us this morning.
Thank you very much.
Now over to Christine.
And what glistens is the pageant queen. Rebecca Clarke joins us. Rebecca from West Lakes, good morning.
Good morning.
And Lynn Leary from John Martin's. Looking forward to the pageant on Saturday. And congratulations on your win, Rebecca. Tell us all about it.
Well, the announcement of Pageant Queen was made last Tuesday. Prior to that, each of the 6 stores, including Lockley's, chose a pageant princess. And from the pageant princesses, we then had an interview last Monday to see who would become pageant queen, and that was announced Tuesday.
So you obviously came through with flying colours, Rebecca.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it would be very close.
They have a rather gruelling interview, actually. I was on the panel and we asked them all sorts of international questions, and it's not just, are you a pretty face and do you work for John Martin's? It's quite a gruelling 20-minute interview, isn't it?
So apart from the pageant on Saturday, are there other duties for the pageant queen?
Yes, between the pageant and Christmas time, there are a number of visits to places such as the Julia Farr Centre and the Children's Hospital and nursing homes and the Minder Home places.
So they're keeping you busy. But I rang you the other day and you were at work at Westlakes.
That's right.
That's
yes.
right. So if you're buying some shoes for the kiddies, go and see Rebecca Clarke when she's not in her official duty as pageant queen for this year. So there we are, receiving the lovely
Rebecca's talking
cloak.
to her mum there. I remember her saying, yeah, I didn't.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day on Saturday. Is this going to be your first pageant, Rebecca?
Second, actually. I was in the pageant last year.
Right. What were you doing last year?
I was on the Calypso Capers float.
Calypso Capers?
Yes, in an outfit that included a headpiece full of feathers and feathers around my waist. It was
wonderful.
fun.
What was the best part about being in the pageant?
Just the atmosphere, I think, with the streets lined with people and everybody's really happy and excited to be there.
Do you see the faces of the children?
Yes, that's the best part, how happy they are waiting for Father Christmas to come. So.
And this year you'll be up there in the pageant queen float with the princesses all around you.
That's right. So I think it will be just more exciting this year.
That's right.
And there's stunning, isn't it? Especially with their blue gowns.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful
really
float.
lovely. And there's last year's pageant queen, Rachel.
Rachel, she's from our store.
Yes, she's also from West Lakes.
West Lakes have been very lucky. They've produced some beautiful pageant princesses.
Yes, and another one, Rebecca Clarke. So, Rebecca, congratulations.
Thank
I hope
you.
you have a wonderful day. What happens if it rains?
The show goes on.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's
Little
right.
umbrella over Rebecca and she'll be smiling.
That's absolutely right. And that's the tradition of the John Martin State Bank Christmas pageant. So turn out on Saturday. It's going to be a fabulous day, and I'm quite sure the sun's going to shine.
It has to.
Yes, I've spoken so. A bit. Rebecca, thanks for joining us.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Thanks,
Good
Christine.
choice. Okay,
Thank you.
best of
Bye.
luck. Thanks to Gabrielle.
There's a special vessel down at West Lakes, the MV Foxy's Lady. It's a cruise boat and gives you a chance to cruise the beautiful waterways of West Lakes. They're having lots of different functions and it's a wonderful way to go. What about a Melbourne Cup lunch cruise? It's only $20 a head and there are still a few seats available. There's also 1 hour scenic cruises, $7 adults, $4 for children, and group Christmas luncheons, $11 per head, and that includes roast turkey, ham, plum pudding and brandy sauce as well, tea and coffee, and Christmas dinners cruises from $20 to $50. So you could get a club together, or if you have a parent and friend group that you want to arrange something special, $20 to $50 depending.
It's the breakaway republic. The escalation of the Federal Army's action seems to be in defiance of the latest European Community ceasefire deadline. A fresh advance has been made on the Danube River town of Vukovar, while in the Adriatic port of Dubrovnik, people are fleeing persistent shelling.
This is all that remains of one of the 5 hotels which between them were housing 3,000 refugees, people who'd fled to the southern port of Dubrovnik to escape the destruction of nearby villages. Once a modern tourist complex, it was pounded by 2 hours of intense Federal Army shelling, Army soldiers having taken position on hills above the ancient city. Most of the refugees were sheltering in the basement at the time and escaped. Federal Army jets launched a succession of attacks this afternoon over villages in northern Croatia. The Croatian guards responded with tanks and anti-aircraft fire. Homes in Karlovac in southern Croatia were also pounded by the Federal Army. Western diplomats believe the Federal Army is pushing for more land before Tuesday's EC deadline to stop fighting